This video is sponsored by Value Testers. For a complete line of heating and HVAC testing equipment, biggest selection and best pricing on the internet, create a free login to see best pricing once logged in. Link in description below.
May 21st, 2018. This one here is part 2 of that furnace AC replacement. I'm going there now and we'll get the AC going for the lady. Gotta run a new line set. Pull a vacuum, tie the rest of it in, do a combustion test on the furnace on the way out type of thing. So try to get some shots. Hello, sunshine.
Then take the first left.
I'm going to use Stay Bright 8. This is the solder you have to use for it. The red. They got one with a blue label. So you don't want to use that. This is the one you want to use. You don't want to go crazy with it. Put some in there. I mean, you don't want to glob it in there. I mean, just put the amount of flux you need in there. I mean, you don't want to go crazy with the flux. Just want to put a thin coating on there. You don't want to blob it in there. I'll get the torch. Stay Bright 8. It's decent stuff. Alright, the only thing about the Stay Bright 8 is if it's got a big gap there, you want to try to kind of close up the gap, because it won't want to, it'll want to, if there's a big gap, it won't want to fill so well. That's the only one drawback about this Stay Bright 8 stuff. Just kind of close it up a little bit, it'll be alright. Try that out. Some guys rather braise, that's fine. This stuff's just as good. Well, it looks like we got a little hole there. What's good about this stuff is you don't need any purge, nitrogen purge. That's what I like about it. And it doesn't get it as hot. You can see the arrows going down. It's from the condenser to the evaporator. It's got to go in that way. The dryer. Put it in here so it don't rot. We'll put the nitrogen to it and we'll check it and see if we get any leaks. Got some dry nitrogen here. We're gonna put some gas in, some nitrogen in there, and see if we got any leaks. About 150. We'll shut these off. I brand new refrigerant line, so shouldn't be an issue. We'll let that sit for a bit. Just above 150. Let that sit for a bit, and then I'll put my vacuum on it and get it going. The vacuum pump there, ran a cord out. I got my hoses here. I'll set it up, show you how I'm gonna do it. Alright guys, she's holding fine, so I'll put my vacuum hoses on it. This is just nitrogen.
Look like we got any leaks, so we'll put the vacuum on it. Alright guys, so I got my 3/8 hoses hooked up. I use these little angle shutoffs to, if I don't take the Schrader cores out. And I got my blue vac over there. So we'll be able to turn it on and see what we get. Pull the vacuum down. Should pull it down pretty easy. I still got to do the condensate line yet, so we'll let it go. I got it on microns there. Pull the vacuum on, now I gotta release the gas, right? So I'll do is I'll shut these valves off so the refrigerant doesn't go into my pump. Just letting the refrigerant in. I'll have to run it and check the charge. I'll have to check the subcoolant because it's got a TXV. So obviously I got these ball valves, so there's no refrigerant going in my hoses. I put Nylog on everything. Helps with the vacuum. There's a little tech tip. This is what I do with my blue vac. It's a little tech tip. Take the battery out. And I spin it around. I spin the battery around, so if not, you'll drain your battery out. This way here, when I go to use it again, the battery's still good. It's a little tech tip. The Nylog, I use the blue stuff, 410A. The red stuff is for 22. Put this on before you put your hoses on, and you get a better vacuum, you know. To seal the rubber's good. When I put my hoses away, I put those little plugs in the end so no moisture gets in there. That's how I do it. I've got this little backpack. I had a couple of blue vacs in there, and I got all the stuff in the front here, all the different stuff I need. That's strictly for vacuum. I got my pump. I like the JB pump. Works well. Platinum. That's a good little pump right there. Alright, let me finish up that condensate line and we'll start it up. I'll check the subcoolant. Like I said, you can't check the superheat, you gotta check it by subcoolant because it's a TXV inside. Alright guys, I got the TXV bulb mounted. I just have to wrap this on there yet. I put an easy trap on it. I came out here and I got this here. If I take it out, if I want to see if it's backing up or not. Came down with 245s with a clip. And it came down into the floor. That's where it was draining before. I cut that little piece of metal to cover the hole. I built a little filter rack here for him. Cover the filter. And I'm getting him a case of filters, 12 of them. I gotta drop them off. They should be at my shop sometime today. They're dropping them off, so we're ready to go. I just wrapped this, and then we'll check the charge. We'll run it and check the charge. Hey guys, we're gonna check the combustion on this thing. We're gonna run it on the heat mode, and then we'll check the AC after everything's done. Give it some more gas. 12. Around 6 or so. That's the best I can get it right there, which I'm happy with that. Decent. I got the gas valve turned all the way in, so I don't go any more than that. These things right at the factory anyway, so that's fine. That's the one to get it right there. The oxygen should be between, 4 and 6. 13's a little on the high side, so I got that. So I got it down to 10. That's the best I could get it. The CO was fine. The CO was 24 parts per million. Well, it was still a little underfired. It is what it is. That's the best it's gonna get. It'll be alright like that. Gotta check the AC now. We'll check the cooling. I got this here to cover that when I'm done. Let me check the charge. might have to put some gas in, we'll see. That's not bad right there. Subcooling, if you're within 3, you're good. Superheat, if you're within 5, you're good. So you're right around 9 to 10. We're good there on the subcooling. Like I said, if I subcooling, we're fine there. I'm gonna leave the charge right where it is. It's fine. Suction pressure. It's not that warm out today. It's probably, outside here it's probably 70, 72 maybe. So, on a hotter day this would come up. I'll leave it right there. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'll take a little bit out, but it's within range. I'll leave it. I put the pizza covering back on there and the caps. I wrote the date inside here. Take this cover off. You can see the date. Today's date. Come on, fine. It's good. Got a combustion test. New gas furnace installed. Set AC charge.